What's going on, guys? We are back once again. Down in the comments, let me know what you guys thought about this movie, because today we are going to be talking about probably one of my favorite older movies when I was growing up, when I was a kid. I used to watch this. We are going to be talking about Encino Man. So Encino Man, we had an interesting cast on this. We had, of course, Pauly Shore. We had Brendan Fraser. We had a very young Sean Austin. We also had Rose McGowan in this movie. We had, man, who else did we have in this movie, man? Because this is, oh my goodness. We also had a young Robin Tunnell. We had a lot of interesting people in this film, man. Let me tell you, just wow. Um, so the entirety about this movie is you got Paula Shore, who plays Stoney. We got Sean Austin, who plays Dave. So basically, the entire premises around this movie is Sean Austin's character is trying to become a popular guy, and him and his best friend Stoney, they are the outcasts of their school, and they're about ready to graduate very soon, and they're going to have prom, and he wants to have the biggest blowout party of the year at his house on prom, so he's going to be building a homemade pool, and when he does, he come across a caveman who is played by Brendan Fraser. They name him Link, and he doesn't really talk a whole lot in this, but what's really cool about this is Brendan Fraser becomes this like almost like if you mix like how he was in George of the Jungle, to where he doesn't really talk a whole lot, but he still understands what someone is saying and what they're doing, and then they slowly transform him to how he was as a caveman to a normal 90s teen, I'm assuming. And what happens is they bring him to school, he starts becoming very popular, and we do see where Dave does get jealous, but at the same time, Stoney shows him, hey, he is who he is. You don't have to pretend to be someone to get popular. You don't have to be pretending to be somebody you're not. Now, this movie has a lot of great comedy. I think some of my favorite points in this was when Pauly Shore was showing him the different food groups in the store, and how he's like saying squeeze a little juice, out of the. I was just trying to get something out of the dispensary, which was absolutely hilarious, and trying to get like a frozen burrito, and how he was trying to get him different milk duds and different fruit bars and stuff of that nature. I can't remember everything he gave him or he was trying to get from the gas station, but it was funny. And then I think another heartful moment is when they go to the museum and Link realizes that his age of where he lived is gone. He realizes he's pretty much an extinct human being. And he finally has a breakdown, and Stoney basically tells him family, and that was really good, because it basically was the start of family donated in blood, to where, as he says it's okay. He says, we're your new family, man. It's okay. And that really did show not only loyalty, but it showed how much of the friendship that they are already built, and to where they became brothers. They did. Stoney and Dave were already acting like brothers, because Stoney was always at, his house, and they were trying to keep the secret. And then Link pretty much came along and became like the third, brother to this trio that they were trying to build. And it's a great movie. They have great music in here. I think one of my favorite moments for music in here was when they had prom and they started having that, like Monkey Don't Stop, Monkey Don't Scratch. I love that song, to where they just have fun with it. And then at the very end of the film, they realized there was another earthquake, because that's what really woke up Link, and what they were able to find, him being encased in rock and ice and dirt, and that was the same way they found his girlfriend way back in the day, and they found her when she got revealed, and Link finally realized, oh damn, she survived, because it does show earlier in the movie that he was with someone and he thought he lost her, and now that he gained her at the very end of the movie, now he realizes, hey, I have a someone with me that is going to be from the same time period I am. So not only do I have Stoney and Dave, but I have this girl that I love too. So it's a great film. It's a great family film. It's great comedy. It's got good action. It's got great adventure. It's got great acting, great actors in this. You can't really go wrong in this film. You really can't. This is a great 90s classic in my opinion. There's a lot of great moments in this film, especially if you're a 90s kid like I am. I remember watching this a lot growing up. I remember laughing so much just watching it and just repeating a lot of lines from, Pauly Shore, because again, back when Pauly Shore was one of my favorite actors and comedians, he still kind of is. Again, he may not be as high as he was like back in the 90s and early 2000s, but he's still a great comedian. And, Brendan Fraser was amazing in this. I think he did a great job playing a caveman, trying to show that he was, not from this time period. And it was still a great, fun thrill ride. So what did you guys think of Encino Man? You guys ever seen it? What was your full thoughts on it? Do you remember watching it? Have you ever watched it? Give it a try, man. I mean, it's a great movie. You'll laugh. Again, if you like any of these actors, you'll definitely get a great performance out of them. You'll get a few good laughs out of it as well. And you'll definitely enjoy it. So let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments. And I'll see you as always on the next one.